Hey, what is up? This is a general reading. Just gonna pull and see what comes out. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hope you're taking time to pour into yourself, to have compassion for yourself, to honor your being. And shout out to you for being human and doing this human thing as the person you are for the first time ever, because you've never been you before. So that's great. You're doing great in this lifetime, and I just needed you to know that. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's up, Spirit? Tell me what's up. Ooh. Okay. Another one. I don't think so. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I'm already picking up on like home life, so this might be relevant to your family. Maybe you're chasing an idea of a family, like an ideal family situation. There could be difficult living situations previously that you had to heal from, had to let go of, you know, to forgive that past and I want to say like resurrect in a sense. Like maybe it had you feeling like you were buried, you know, like I'm seeing someone like in the dirt and they're having dirt piled up on top of them, like buried alive essentially. And that could have had you feeling like that for a very, very, very long time. But it's finally the point to where you're walking away, to where you're rising, you know? Kind of like a phoenix. Because there's a dream that you have that you're passionate about when it comes to who is around you, your family, your chosen family. It feels like there's a lot of chosen family rather than blood family. Yeah. And in this situation, you had to learn what love is, because maybe growing up, you weren't shown love, but you confused that for love. So you were like, love hurts, and you thought it was painful or mistreatment when it isn't. Love isn't like that, but you had to figure out what love is so that you could say like, hey, this is not the right way that I'm meant to be treated. It's like you were fed off of knives rather than spoons growing up. You know the quote that's, if you're not fed from a spoon, you learn to lick knives, something like that, regarding love. And so that was kind of your situation. You had to lick love from knives because you weren't fed it on a silver spoon. But then you finally realize like, hey, that's not how it's supposed to be. You woke up from that, you realized that you were being mistreated, you were being manipulated, and you finally walked away from it. And now you're going after this ideal, this dream of having a family, of having a home that's a safe haven, that's a safe place, that's loving, that's fun, that's healthy. And yeah, this is something you've been wanting for so long, and it felt like, is this ever gonna happen? And I get it. It's taking time, but also healing those wounds, acknowledging it, and separating you from what hurt you, because you are not what hurt you. But separating yourself from that, it takes a lot of time, especially if it's years on years. It's going to take a lot of time to dig through that and to process it. But you were persistent because you knew this dream of the happy family, that just, it never went away. Like, your heart was constantly telling you, like, this is what we want, and it exists. And so having to have that faith, yeah, it's definitely like a buried alive. You were stuck. It was taking so much time, and you're finally moving from that, rising from the ashes, coming out from the dirt, sprouting, emerging. Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling. So what's next? Let's see what's next. Okay. A lot. Okay. There could be trust issues, a lot of overwhelm, a lot of anxiety. These might be things that you've had to heal or that you're still healing due to past situations. Feels like, kind of like, can I trust this? Is this actually good for me? How do I know? And the best way I feel to know anything is to have a regulated nervous system, so calmly make decisions. Because when you make decisions in haste or under stress, you feel pressured and you're not able to clearly see. You're overwhelmed. You don't know what's true, what's not. Because at the end of the day, your body will tell you. The way that you feel will guide you. It's your compass. Yeah, there was a lot that you're having to heal. Learning to open up again. You can say that, yeah, okay. Learning to open up again, avoiding conflict. You might feel defensive and feel a need to, fight people off when they try to get to know you, when they try to get close to you. Like, that could seem scary. There's a lot you had to heal. Yeah. Justice. I believe your justice is this dream, this desire for the happiness, the happy home, the happy family, which, life is always going to throw us curveballs, right? But you learn to ride the waves instead of being pulled under. And so that's your justice for persevering through all of this, for holding on, for still keeping the possibility of life, even if you doubt it sometimes, even if you felt like you were giving up. You never gave up, because you're here today, so you're still going. That's a success. You are here in this moment. You are still, fighting. So you deserve this. You deserve love. You deserve a happy home. And you're definitely worth the work. You are healing so much. I don't know where that card went. Oh, okay. You're healing so much. You're learning to control your mind rather than it controlling you. You're learning to not be overwhelmed by your emotions. You're learning how to open up, how to let people in. You're learning how not to be defensive and shut everyone out. And that is the biggest triumph in itself. let's give you some messages, because I just really went in. Give you some guidance, messages, all of the above. See what Spirit wants to say. Alright, let's start. Energy flows where my intention goes. So put your mind on the things that you want, the things that you love, the things that make you feel good. Pour into those as much as you can, and they will bloom. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Yeah, that's like I said, where, you know, when you're in a stressful mindset, it's hard to make clear decisions. It's hard to know what step to take next. So take the time to step back, to breathe, to clear your head, to let things settle before you make your next move. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. It's definitely feel like you're being called to focus on the things that light you up, the things that bring you peace, what relaxes you, to pour into yourself. Definitely take time out to just do nothing, to just be, to just sit there and stare at a wall or stare at the sky or just look at the grass and just let yourself relax. Unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, roll out your hands, take some deep breaths, longer exhales. Pour into yourself, cleanse yourself of all that energy that you've been holding in, because every time you interact with another, you're picking up more energy. So allow yourself to release that. Allow yourself to just exhale, to let go. Let me give you some notes. I feel like I could just sit here and go on forever, but I won't do that. The letter F and the letter L could be significant. Florida. I'm also seeing Florence, like Italy. This could be significant places. The next new moon, which I'm filming this around the new moon. 555, some changes coming in. You have to take the action. You have to make the change. Be the change you wish to see. 000, some new beginnings. And the next rainfall could be significant. That also kind of goes along with rinsing, allowing yourself to cleanse, to let go of some of that debris that you pick up while you move throughout the world. The month of December could be significant, as well as June and April. Somebody born or anniversaries in those months. Go out on a date. Take yourself out. Give yourself some love. Fill your own cup. Someone taller than... My throat just went goodbye. Someone taller than you could be significant. There might be something that someone has to say. Someone may want to take you out on a date, but they're hesitating, because my throat just completely like cut out. So they could be taller than you if you've been wondering about that person. They're scared to speak up. Secret admirer. I didn't even look at it, you guys. Look, I didn't even look at it. Someone is wanting to take you out, but they're nervous. You make them nervous. Muse. Oh, they're inspired by you, for sure. All right, let's get you some fortunes before I leave you off. All right, let's see. Let's see. May you find yourself stronger in hot water. So when things get going, you are going as well. You're probably the things. I don't know. I'm not sure where I was going with that. But when things get tough, the tough get going, or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've even said that. Keep up the good work. You will be rewarded. Like I said, that, remember, when you relax, when you are calm and in an easy state, you can see clearly what direction to go, and that also allows the path to unfold. So then you can see where to go because you can see clearly, and things can make their way to you. Energy can make its way to you. The things that you have been desiring can make their way to you. Let's see. Patience is the key to a contented mind. So be patient. Things take time. Healing takes time. Healing is a forever thing, right? It's a lifetime thing. We'll do it today, tomorrow, and every day for the rest of our lives. You never stop healing. So on that note, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for persevering and continuing to show up despite it all. So I'm very proud of you, and I will see you next time. Take care.